Hi guys, we're back. Sorry it took a little bit longer, but I was getting the bread wrapped up and stuff. I'm thinking that tomorrow at work I'm going to get some of like the jumbo freezer bags to use as bread bags. Just because I need something so that it doesn't go stale, especially once it's been opened. Or sliced rather. Okay, so this will keep it. What do we even want to do next? Kind of want to go back to the swamp and do some more stuff there. But we need to get some liquor first so that we can make some more potions. Maybe even try to get some, I don't know where I get the thing for ornithoid oil. There's sound, but there's no music. I know. That's what I was thinking.
Another century.
So,
A witcher, like the old days.
Calendar.
200 cords of lumber, and all of it green as a schoolboy. I'll be damned if you walk away from my shop.
There we go.
Welcome. Noble beverages and other goods.
Any alcohol?
Forbidden by royal edict.
But I need alcohol.
Well,
Farewell.
No reason to be
But
here, white
he's the alcohol vendor. So where's the inn? Um,
Armed as you are, I'd stay clear of the guards.
a witcher completes this mess.
Those swords just for show?
Because liquor is what's keeping me from being able to make a shit ton of stuff. You're a noblewoman. Why are you sweeping your own porch?
Out of the pan into the oven, then the fire, and now a witcher.
Here we go. Money! Okay. Azure Flame. Butterfangs. Okay. Bum. Okay. So then... It has some arc spore, dude. Like green juice or something. You know. Okay, I do have one. So we essentially just have to go back to the swamp and like clear it.
Why hurry?
Ah, here we go. That's where I want to go. There we go. Dandelion!
Geralt, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later.
Geralt, I promised to perform for all these people and I don't have my lute.
Then you have a problem.
Geralt.
What happened to your lute?
Long story. Tell you over a drink? Don't be ridiculous, Geralt. Geralt.
Oh, he likes the cordial stuff.
What's so
It's the one I got from Teruviel in the Valley of Flowers. Remember?
in the Valley of Flowers?
I even wrote a ballad about that, where the devil says goodnight. I'll be singing it today.
Who's Teruviel?
The she-elf from the Blue Mountains. You did quite a number on her nose when you two first met.
Where is she now?
I heard she joined the Scoia'tael. I wonder if she's still alive.
I don't recall.
Shiny floor. Why are you guys fighting on the shiny floor? You should fight on the wood floor.
You're different. How can I help you?
I need cherry cordial. I need this stuff. They like to make things dirty. Yeah, I mean... Okay. Now I'll give you your cherry drink.
Geralt. Don't be ridiculous, Geralt. Geralt.
What's so
It's the one I got.
How did you get it?
Personal charm and fame open a lot of doors.
I doubt city guards appreciate poetry.
Geralt, you know so little. I approached a wealthy merchant whose daughter studied lute under me. With all the right contacts, he obtained a pass for me, thus demonstrating his appreciation for art. Sadly, we're no longer friends.
See you.
Master Luvarden requests your company at 6 in the evening.
6? Okay. What time is it now? 5:30. Seriously?
Greetings.
Can I help?
See, I should go back. I should go and sell these all. At some point, when I have some inventory space, we're gonna just come back and get a bunch of these and, like, sell them. To get some more money.
Greetings.
Can I?
I'm here about...
Yes, the wife.
I'll return.
It's not.
Greetings.
Can I?
Lovely inn. You must host many an illustrious guest.
True, though not many since this state of emergency.
Any other interesting customers?
You are nosy. Terrible fault. I have a terrible fault too. I'm greedy as hell. I knew we'd agree. I've got nothing against gossiping about my customers now.
I'm listening.
Ah, these suspicious types have been coming here for a while. The soldiers ignore
That's
them.
like a
I
lot
gather
of money.
they wear salamander symbols.
You know them.
Ever listen in?
Why I wanted
They
to
speak
do it.
softly. I've heard very little.
I figured he'd be telling me something about Salamandra.
I'm sure they've said something interesting.
I overheard them talking about a password to an underground complex. Was it a workshop?
What was the password?
One said the word thorn.
Thanks for the information. Bye.
See, that's probably going to be super important later. If not, I'll be surprised. I gotta wait, like... Is there anybody I can play dice with while I'm waiting? Can't go up yet. Where are you?
A witcher? They said your kind was extinct.
Very nearly. I'm Geralt.
I'd rather not reveal my true name, my knightly vows. If you wish, you may call me Patrick de Wazy.
Of the, Flaming Rose?
Indeed, I'm a member. Perhaps you could lend me some assistance.
With what?
My sister. Will you hear her story? One day we found her unconscious in bed. Blood trickled from fang marks on her neck. We had no doubts. A vampire.
Fang marks don't necessarily mean a vampire.
These clearly did, for after a time, my sister disappeared. She must have been transformed and then escaped.
If she is a vampire, I'll have to...
Above all, I would like you to find her. Confirm our suspicions.
All right. I'll look for your sister.
You should have no trouble recognizing her. None can ignore her azure eyes. She is a slim, beautiful blonde.
I'll do what I can.
I mean, I saw a hooker just outside the bar that looked kind of like that.
Yeah.
Maybe she just turned into a hook.
Do you know one Siegfried of Danale?
Indeed.
What news of him?
He is due to be promoted. In fact, he possibly has been already. I don't know, we never speak.
Can you tell me why?
He is transformed since the swamp. I said to him, Honourable Siegfried, I congratulate you. Your honour and faith vanquished the pagan rabble. He gazed upon me strangely, saying, Honourable? Perhaps. Honour and faith? Certainly not. We were victorious, for they were hungry and poorly armed. A bit of blood, and he has forgotten all about honour. He should follow his father's example.
Where can I find him?
His father? Dead, purportedly torn apart by a manticore.
I meant Siegfried.
He trains recruits in front of the Order's seat in the Temple Quarter.
It's o'clock yet? No.
My patience has ended.
You're new here. You really stand out. I assume you're here for a story like everyone else.
I didn't know you tell stories.
My throat is parched. Fetch me a drink and I'll gladly share my knowledge.
What would you like?
A mug of beer. Exactly what I needed.
I'm listening.
The basilisk's horrifying gaze turns to stone all who venture into its underground lair. Wise treasure seekers take mirrors, yet mirrors are no protection against the lizard's deadly venom. One bite, and the victim lies dead.
Great story. Made my flesh crawl. Farewell.
All complain about Foltest. Wait until Ada ascends to the throne. If not for monsters and bandits.
I'm gonna guess that that's gonna mean that. Oh. A female companion.
Here we are. Wipe that frown off your face. You'll be fine.
Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries.
Later, Geralt. Come on. This isn't so bad. Let's mingle.
Mm-hmm.
Geralt of
There we
Rivia
go.
and Triss Merigold, welcome.
Greetings.
I thank you for coming. Look about the room and you will see the entire kingdom represented.
We thank you for your invitation.
Forgive me, I must return to my duties. I'm certain we'll speak later.
Oh, who is she? What the hell is that?
Milady, allow me to present the sorceress Triss Merigold, and...
Duet, I know who stands before me. We know each other, do we not, Witcher?
One could say so, Princess.
A princess indeed, though I do not always feel like one. So many duties. You could not imagine, Witcher. Why do you stare? Is my dress displeasing?
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you.
Mind your tongue, mutant.
Duet, I will decide if and when I am offended.
Your Highness, he is an aberration.
Silence. It was a nicety. Leave us for now. You shall be summoned when I need you.
Get out of my sight, freak.
Rumor says that King Radovid will negotiate with Foltest. The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
Geralt, allow me to introduce Burgomeister Velerad.
Charmed.
Hey, you like that?
Greetings. It's been a while.
Velerad is King Foltest's right hand.
No need for
There's a lot
formal
of,
introductions.
like, courtesans
if
here.
you wish to open a factory or a shop, kill a monster,
Oh,
or
God!
petition the king, you must come to me.
He's stabbing himself in the hand.
Excuse us, Burgomeister, but we need to say hello to the other guests.
I think he's drunk. How does he get that drunk with that helmet on? He needs like a sippy straw that goes like through the little holes.
Geralt, have you met Taller?
Taller? Here?
Let me introduce my master, the Honorable Erkin von Blunt.
Good day, sir.
Erkin has taken a vow of silence and thus cannot answer. You must be wondering why he is here.
Indeed.
He has made numerous vows in his life, one of which is to protect the royal family. Sadly, for unknown reasons, Princess Ada
That whole
holds
situation was
little
hilarious.
respect for him.
I like-
Vows, however, must be honored, whatever the circumstances.
I liked how
And how
afterwards
are you
she tried to
involved?
come
Are
in
you bound by his vows by extension?
and like bounce
He
off of the
authorized me to
whore
speak on his
or
behalf,
something, and the door
and
shut again on
I
her
serve
face.
as his advisor.
Of course. We shan't be bothering you. Come, Geralt. You've met everyone who's anyone. I need to speak with Luvarden. You behave yourself. Beware of anyone who tries to pry information from you.
From me? But I'm just a witcher.
Don't be fooled. Anything you say may have political ramifications.
I don't think that's a vow of silence. I think he's just drunk. I got nothing. They announced her name as she entered the room, even though she talked through the door. Yeah.
Speak freely, Geralt, but no politics.
I want to ask about the princess.
No politics.
About the curse.
Shh. I could use something stronger. Fine. Ask.
Does the princess have strange dreams?
How would I know? I've not spoken to Ada without one of those bastards from the Order prisons.
Any strange behavior?
You're awfully close to treason.
I'm not asking out of want for political influence.
Our sweet princess is completely normal. Well, her head's a little messed up.
Is she aggressive?
On occasion, but not unusual for a spoiled damsel. I don't know, she's...
What?
Well...
Spit it out.
She needs a man to give her a proper lay.
Right.
Must go.
Later.
The nobles were hit hardest by the plague.
Why did they all come if they dislike Luvarden?
Witcher, you may approach. Duet, fetch me some wine. From that page boy at the end of the room.
Your Highness?
We may speak freely now. Geralt, tell me about witchers, and please, don't hide behind your code.
What are you asking, milady?
What is your view on politics? To me, politics is like an encounter with a lover. Would you agree?
I am impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness?
I'm forced to study all kinds of nonsense, but books bore me, as does poetry for the most part.
I agree. Books are for bores.
Never mind. Back to our lovers ambulating about the room. You see, Witcher, politics is not unlike a tryst. It begins with foreplay, glances, conversations. Behold that witch with Luvarden. Now look to our noble Erkin and the courtiers. The dance grows bolder, fondling and such. Then one is consumed by the desire to come together roughly, like animals. Finally, one is left with sad, passionless copulation. Velerad and Duet, for instance.
Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat.
We are adults, Geralt. We both know the desires of men.
Not all men. I have no desire to meddle in politics, for instance.
So what are you doing here, where everyone meddles and schemes?
I'm not sure I know.
Let us explore another topic.
May I ask you a question?
Go on.
What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course.
Ugh, dull? I have grown hungry, and there is naught worth eating at this feast. I tire of partridge tongues and caviar. What do I most desire? I have it. I will answer your ever so dull question if you bring me what I most desire.
I shall return shortly, Your Highness.
What does she desire? Talk to Velerad.
I believe I spoke to a princess.
I'm listening.
What does the princess like to eat?
Find me a stronger drink and we'll speak.
Will do.
The food will disappear soon.
Vodka.
Throats.
Relax, Bergamite.
I'm listening.
Do I have any vodka? Pharaoh, rosé, bottled water, red, Beauclair white. No. Okay, we have to go get some vodka. Need vodka. Where's the waitress? There we go.
Different. Make it quick.
Unless one of these is vodka? Where do I get vodka from? Unless, like, one of these can- Oh, there we go! Vodka! Okay, so one of these is vodka.
Relax, Burke.
I'm listening. Ah, much better. The princess had a hard childhood. It left her with a penchant for raw meat. We tried to keep that quiet, but...
I see. Anything else?
Tala's angry. His intelligence agents scour the realm to fetch her treats.
Thanks.
I was gonna go talk to him next anyways.
Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged.
It's a sign of the times. New customs and fashions. You think it better to show the Nilfgaardian we're barbarians? That we can't distinguish between a fork and a comb? That the only way we know how to feast is to get blind drunk and roar lusty songs while slapping the serving wenches on their arse?
I'm a relic, someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here?
I'm a patriot. I've the good of the kingdom at heart. A kingdom threatened by the schemes and alliances you were observant enough to note.
I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be.
Taller the Fence does nothing for free.
Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society.
Have it your way. Let me tell you, friend, a serious slashfest is in the works. One without pardon. The defeated will be picked apart by crows. You'll be forced to fight for a new order, comrade, or against it. We will fight for our traditions and customs, for our land and our women.
Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
I wouldn't deceive you. I think you're one of us. It's a cause we share. I don't know the enemy yet, but I will soon, and when I do, the time of the sword and the axe will come. Blood will flow in the streets. And know this, comrade, there will be no room for your neutrality.
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade.
Temerian intelligence. I execute the king's direct orders.
We kind of knew this already.
Traitors, rats, and foreign agents. I'm a spy.
A highly placed spy.
I can't deny it. May I ask a personal question? The amphibians you're after, are they a personal matter or an ideological one?
Both.
Care to explain?
They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance.
I didn't want to answer
As a witcher,
that question,
I can't
though,
ignore that.
which kind of
Got
sucks.
it. Thank you for being candid.
That's why I said both.
Is Luvarden somehow involved?
I need to get Erkin a private meeting with him. At present, his intentions are a pure riddle.
To me, too.
Really?
What do you mean?
Your friend seems to get along famously with Luvarden. For two strangers, they certainly have much to discuss. See for yourself.
I trust Triss.
I suppose you know her better than I, but don't say I didn't warn you. Regarding Luvarden, we know he heads some transnational organization of merchants, bankers, and other wealthy folk. Make what you will of it.
Who exactly is DeWitt, and what is he doing here?
That Nilfgaardian dog is a mere pawn. I cannot fathom why Ada tolerates him.
Explain.
Like most knights of the Order, he worries his dick's too small, so he gets aggressive whenever something scares him. Then, of course, he's an Nilfgaardian. Our princess has some weaknesses, but stupidity is
This
not one of
franchise is
them.
definitely crude.
Maybe the princess has a game of her own going.
Then she should choose better allies. Unlike chess, this game claims lives.
No worries,
I'm afraid
Max.
someone might be using her.
Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me?
This game concerns you more than you imagine. You mean to tell me you're not interested in the conflict between the Order and the Scoia'tael? You mean to tell me you don't care? What about your lover, Triss Merigold?
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective.
Salamandra has a patron. Someone in this room, or one known here. You're up to your ears in this, Wolf, whether you like it or not.
Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Geralt.
Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be?
We have to know shit like that. As special agents, people of the shadows.
Calm down. What's the dish?
Tala does nothing for free. Go to the next room and fetch the letter from the box with the Temerian coat of arms. And be discreet.
But...
Then I'll tell you Ada's favorite dish.
Where the fuck am I supposed to
I've
get
no
this from?
interest in politics.
Do I have any flint on me?
Why are you here?
Huh? I was looking for the privy.
In that box?
Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink.
The wine does taste watered down.
I found some liquor. Try some?
Gladly.
There we go.
A stupid idea.
Oh god, I'm gonna be drunk.
I cannot believe I spoke to a princess.
Ah! Not what I wanted.
How'd it go?
Missed my
Wait, can I-
chance. I'll be back.
Next room. Box buried.
Get out of my sight.
Can I read the letter? The cast was done according to the guidelines and the craftsman is already gone for good. Make sure that all other traces vanish. Nobody should be able to prove that we are responsible for the forgery or find a connection between me and your superior. You know what to do about the rest. P.S. Take care of the Witcher.
How'd it go?
Smoothly. Here's the letter.
You'd make a fine agent. I exaggerate. A goat would be just as good.
Start talking.
Wow.
What's Ada's favorite dish?
Catoblepus.
What?
Some time ago, this maniac who looked a lot like you arrived in Vizima claiming that nothing surpasses finely prepared catoblepus meat.
You're joking.
Not a bit. Since then, my men have been hunting catoblepus throughout the continent in secret. At market, it costs more than a good whore.
How's the meat prepared?
That's the Burgermeister's business. I smuggle in catoblepus, but I wouldn't know how to cook it.
Catablopus? Cataplaphus? How do you pronounce that, and where the hell do you get it?
Ah, much better. The princess had a hard...
I see.
Tolerance...
Thanks.
Geralt.
This is important, Triss.
What's important?
Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her.
Really?
That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepus. Rare would be best.
Are you kidding?
No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please?
Sorcery at parties is considered very unseemly.
I'll create a distraction.
I'll do better myself. Catoblepus steak, rare for the princess.
Thank you, Triss.
You know I can conjure up orgasms too.
I think I prefer traditional
Wow.
methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada.
Do you have something tasty for me?
I've no interest in politics.
Steak tartare of catoblepus. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk.
You know how to please a woman.
It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I shall grant you a private audience. Come to my alcove in 5 minutes. We shall dabble in politics.
Politics.
Not so hasty.
Okay.
Finally, politics it shall be, but quietly. We should not be heard.
Well then.
As you command.
I should think so.
Well then. Oh. Well then. As usual, that escalated quickly.
Geralt, I spoke with Declan.
And?
The two of you should talk.
What's so worthy of my time?
Don't be
Did you
so
see
quick
though
to
his
judge. He'll make you an
metal was
offer.
vibrating while
Well,
it was
I
on
think
the
you
floor?
should accept.
Sure you're not using me as one of your tools?
Only in bed, Witcher. Only in bed.
I'll find you later.
Not so hasty.
I'm glad you've come.
What is it?
The old saying goes, any enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Get to the point.
Geralt, I urge you to change your tone. Listen to what Declan has to say.
Let me guess. You have dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
Exactly. Will you help destroy Salamandra?
I'll help, but it hardly
I
means
mean, that's
we're
kind of my
friends.
goal, all right.
Wonderful.
Already,
It's
so.
as we've heard. All secret societies need gold. Fistek yields the largest profits for Salamander. Our
Destroy the
spies say there's a
salamander.
new Salamander camp in the swamps. The herbs are harvested, then conducted to another base in Vizima's temple quarter.
A swamp and slums again. Great.
We're confident you can destroy both camps. If you discover papers, evidence that might aid us, return to
Okay,
me.
I'm glad I did this
Yes,
then before
sir.
going back to the swamps.
Permission to commence mission, sir.
Both camps are new, without sure defenses. A simple matter for you. The Salamanders would slaughter groups of humans easily.
Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information.
See me tomorrow if you need help. Triss obtained this formula especially for you.
I need to, like, get rid of some of this shit. Whoa. I think I just failed a quest. Okay. Cave, the glade, and near the collapsed tower. And then there is... Up there. Okay, so... I need to get some inventory space.
Forgive me. Busy now.
You'll only bring...
Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
Actually, what can I sell you?
Have a seat.
Not a whole lot. Can I like stack this? Okay, I'm gonna drop that. I need inventory space.
You dare speak to me? Witcher, reveal yourself as an honest man or a coward.
What do you want, DeWitt?
That scoundrel Taller. He refuses to abide by a royal edict.
What edict?
The royal edict bearing the very seal of our merciful ruler Foltest that strips him of his position. By the authority vested in me, etc., etc., Taller is hereby dismissed from his position as head of the Temerian Intelligence Service.
And Taller objects? You're kidding?
Yes. Show yourself a real patriot. Kill that pleb.
Damn lies. The edict is a fake. This dickless, brainless, sellout zealot burns to see me eliminated.
Silence, lice-ridden scab. You will hang, traitor. Geralt, bring me that pleb. He needn't be in one piece.
Taller walks.
You will regret this, Witcher.
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You best disappear for a while.
Good idea, but I must speak with you.
Later. I need to do something.
Fine. Meet me at the new Narracourt.
Okay. Look around town. There's a door. Inside, like the houses?
Velarat has gone grey just recently.
Nothing breeds happiness like a good transaction.
Need to look for this vampire lady.
Master Witcher!
What, boy?
The bank's been robbed. Master Velarat said we should fetch a Witcher.
What's going on?
Follow me, Master Geralt.
Run faster, kid.
We need help! The bank's being robbed!
Strange. I wouldn't think Siegfried would let an opportunity like this slip by.
We need help. Armed robbers have occupied the bank. They've taken hostages.
I'll help, but I work alone.
I wouldn't advise a frontal assault.
Velerad, hurry.
Perhaps you can enter through the warehouse connection.
Warehouse?
A pedestrian overpass links it to the town hall. It's unused, but I have a key.
Unused?
The women who work at the town hall speak of ghosts.
Give me the key.
Okay. Go like over here? Where the fuck am I going? No, that's not where I want to go. This way. Should probably actually go so that.
Stay back.
My husband was supposed to go to the town hall. There we go. There we go. Oh god, there's another one right behind me. We need to kill some of these things anyway, so what's up? Deaded. Yeah. Up the stairs. Ah! Do I have a cap potion? I don't think I do. Okay. Eat this. Stabby stab! Fuck, there was one right behind me! I knew it too, and I was trying to roll over him and it wasn't working. Stabby Stab was probably the alternate title. Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna be right back though. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick and take my 1 hour break. So give me 1 second.